Hello students and staff of Mammoth Heights Elementary. My name is Mr. Holtvluwer. You know me as Mr. H. Today is Friday, September 4, 2020, and this is Good Morning Mammoth Heights. Alright, let's begin our morning with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise and recite the pledge with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Well, boys and girls, let's look at what we have on our lunch menu for today. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are all at home e-learning today, whether you're cohort A, cohort B, or one of our 100% online e-learners. You got to make sure you are taking responsibility for your own lunch today. So I challenge everybody to make sure you help out your mom and dad, prepare your own lunch, and to clean up afterwards. So those are your choices. Your only choice is responsibility when it comes to your own lunch choices today. And that's okay. That's a good skill to work on, is making sure you're prepared and ready to go to have a healthy and nutritious lunch for today. Well, let's talk about our lifelong skills and guidelines for today. Today we're going to look at this word. It is the word effort. Effort. So what does it mean to be a student at Mammoth Heights Elementary who demonstrates effort? And even though you're not at Mammoth Heights today, you're still a part of the Mammoth Heights community. All right? And so that's why we want to focus on effort. And I think today, and especially in this time when you're responsible for your own learning today, through your teacher's instructions online, to demonstrate very, very good effort. So what does it mean to give our best effort? Well, when I was a teacher, and I used to be a teacher, boys and girls, I used to be a teacher. I used to be a first grade teacher, a second grade teacher, and a third grade teacher throughout my teaching career. But when I was a teacher, when a student handed me something that I could tell the student didn't give their best effort, I would ask a question. I would say, is this something that you're proud of? Is this something that you've done your best to complete? And I could always tell that student wouldn't have the best answer for me, or they would say, no, Mr. H, this wasn't my best effort. It's not something I'm really proud of. I would say, well, when you turn something into the teacher, make sure that you've given your best effort. You may not know all the answers, and you may not have everything perfect, but is it your best effort? And that's what I would ask you guys to do, especially when you're turning in online work from home now, and you're in charge of a lot of your own learning and your own schedule. Are you giving your best effort? What you are submitting online, is it something you're proud of? Is it something that represents you as a student, and does that represent you as a Mammoth Heights student? So when I say give your best effort, that means do your very, very best and make it something that you're proud of to turn in that represents you. I hope you practice your effort today, throughout the school year, throughout our e-learning journey, and of course throughout the rest of your life. Don't forget about our energy bus, principle number 1, and that is you're the driver. When you're the driver of your own bus, you take personal responsibility for your own actions and learning. And in this day and age, we're taking personal responsibility for our own health and for the health of those around us. So when we take responsibility, we're wearing a mask every day, especially in the classroom, not so much at lunch and recess, or when you're by yourself. Like I'm in my office by myself, so I don't really have my mask on at this time. But I'm also respectful of those around us to make sure I'm respecting their health and my own health to keep everybody safe. So that's what we mean by taking personal responsibility for our own health. Wearing a mask, social distancing when appropriate, especially in our hallways, in the classroom, following those dots and arrows and markers throughout our campus, washing our hands, making sure they're clean and sanitized at all times, being aware of when we touch surfaces that maybe I need to clean my hands and get them sanitized, because germs can sometimes linger on surfaces such as door handles and desks and sometimes books. But it's always important to make sure we're always washing our hands and sanitizing, especially before lunch and recess, and after lunch and recess, and of course throughout the day. And when we're keeping our hands to ourselves, we're helping to prevent the spread of germs. I know that's really tough because we see our friends and we want to give them high fives. We want to give them hugs because we've missed them throughout the day, and our cohorts are on sometimes different days. We don't see our friends as often as we did in the past. but it's really important that we keep our hands to ourselves to help avoid accidentally spreading any germs. So when we take those things into consideration, masks, hand sanitizing, social distancing, hand to ourselves, we can help maintain a very safe learning environment where we can come to school as much as possible. And I think that's important that we're here. So when we're responsible, when we're the driver of our own bus, we're making that happen by being responsible for ourselves and for the people around us. All right, let's move on to our birthdays for today. Happy birthday today to Asa GEISTHARDT. Happy birthday, Asa G. And Logan Sweet. We have some birthdays happening over the weekend. Happy birthday over the weekend to Jan Caruth and Brody SCHULER. Now, I will be giving you your happy birthday pencil if I haven't already, and I'll do that either on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, depending on your cohort. If you had a birthday this weekend, I'll make sure you get the happy birthday pencil. All right, I'll be visiting your classroom. For our announcements today, it's a Labor Day weekend coming up, no school on Monday. So set aside some time on Monday to make sure you're relaxing, spending time with your friends and family, and just ready to come back to school refreshed and continuing this hybrid journey that we're on, or 100% e-learning journey that we're on. All right. Well, boys and girls, that concludes our show for today. I hope you all continue to be a positive ambassador for Mammoth Heights Elementary, exhibit leadership through our Energy Bus principles, and demonstrate a love of learning each and every day. And remember to dream, strive, become, because that's the Mammoth way. It's the Mammoth way whether you're at home or here. Have a great day. How you guys feeling on this Friday? How you feeling on this Labor Day weekend? Because I feel great. Yes! Have a great weekend, and we'll see some of you on Tuesday. Bye.